Hi guys, it's Cherese. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone had a great 4th of July and that you had wonderful food, hung out with family, friends, and I am here today to talk about my June favorites. The year is passing by so fast, so here we are. We're already in June, and I have some great products that I've been using that I would like to share with you. So if you would like to see what they are, keep watching. So the first product that I have is the Purity Mask, Purity Made Simple Mask. And it's by Philosophy, and this is what it looks like. And basically how I came across this product is I went to Nordstrom's and I was looking at the different facial products, and I had been a fan of the Philosophy brand anyway. And the lady was recommending this as a mask, and basically all you do is apply it, and when you apply it, it goes from a clear liquid to a white, like a white gel on your face, and then you rinse it off. So usually when I put this on, it's in the evening to go to bed. So what it says is that it transforms dull and tired skin for a luminous spa-like glow in just 60 seconds. Mineral-rich, deep cleansing sea salts help naturally purify and detoxify for healthier-looking skin. Marine extracts and vitamin E help the skin feel velvety soft and look smooth after just one use. So the directions for this product are to apply a generous amount onto clean, dry skin until the gel turns white. As I was saying, it has to turn into a white, like a white cleansing cream, and it turns from clear to white. Leave on for 60 seconds, then rinse. Gentle enough to use daily from the hairline to the bust line and to avoid contact with the eyes. So I feel like when I use this product, it does make my skin appear brighter. I do like that it's not a long time that you have to apply it and let it sit. So it's something that can be done in the morning when you're getting ready, or in the evening when you're getting ready to go to bed. And I do feel like it does brighten up the skin. I do feel like it brightens up the skin. So as I was saying, I got this product at Nordstrom's. I'm sure it can be ordered online if there's not a Nordstrom's where you live, or maybe you can get it at Macy's. I'm not sure, but I know that they do have the Philosophy line. But again, this is the Purity Made Simple Mask, and it's a deep clean mask, and it looks like this, and it's in a little yellow container. It wasn't on the inexpensive side. It was, if I can remember correctly, it was more than 25, maybe around 30. But I've been using it pretty much all month, and I am only probably to right here at this point. So I feel like you can get a lot of good uses out of it if you're going to use it on a regular basis. I don't use it every day, but I do use it a lot, and I do think it really does. I think it really does brighten up the skin. So the next product that I want to talk about is something that I came across when I was getting a haircut. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you probably noticed that my hair is shorter. I did have heat damage from straightening my hair, and it wasn't done properly. I did not do it myself a lot of the times. And before it was straightened, all the processes that should have been put in place were not. So I did end up with heat damage. Unfortunately, I had to cut almost 3 inches off all the way around. So I have a shorter haircut now, and I am determined to grow the hair back out without damaging it with heat. So I will probably not straighten my hair as much when the fall comes, but I'm not going to say that I'm not going to ever straighten my hair, because that's just not realistic for me. However, I will make sure when I do straighten it that I go to someone who's going to go through all the processes of making sure that the hair is prepped for straightening, and that it's not going to, that it will have minimal heat damage, if any. The last time my hair was styled straight, the stylist used this product, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll tell you the name. This is actually a small size because the big can is something I probably wouldn't use. But this is the Professional Sebastian Shaper Zero Gravity Lightweight Control Hairspray. This stuff is great. Let me tell you, I am not someone who is a hairspray user, and when I have flyaways, because I typically will get flyaways where I separate my hair, and I usually wear my hair parted on this side, which I'm trying to work on that and wearing it on different sides or even in the middle. So I did have flyaways when it was straightened, and she used this product to get rid of my flyaways, and I was like, is that gonna leave my hair crispy and hard the next time I get ready to maneuver it? And she was like, no, it won't. It's zero gravity, it's very lightweight, and when you get ready to move your hair, wrap your hair, do whatever you're gonna do, you're not gonna see a difference. And I did. This stuff is great. So for anyone who needs a hairspray because for whatever reason you have flyaways or you just like to use hairspray, I highly recommend this product. This I got at Ulta Beauty, and there were two sizes. This is obviously the travel size. There's also a full size, but like I said, I didn't need that because I don't use hairspray that often. So I didn't want to have product wasted for no reason. So this is the 1.5 ounce, and I believe this was, I'm gonna say it was probably around $9, $8 to $9. It wasn't super expensive. And then I also used, oh no, the coupon did not work on this. So it was probably $7 to $9. I don't remember exactly, but it is a great product for hairspray. So yes, if you want to use hairspray, this product is bomb. Really, it is. So the next thing that I want to tell you about is something that I know has already been mentioned because I've seen it mentioned before on other channels, and it is the Nars tint. And this is the Velvet Matte Skin Tint by Nars. Excuse me. This is the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint with SPF of 30 as the sunscreen, and I'm in the color of Polynesia Dark, and this is what the packaging looks like. And I don't know why it says it's a skin tint, because this actually is full coverage, I think, or coverage if I'm going to use a word. It's not a tint to me. It actually covers my skin. I do love the color that it comes out. It comes out in a nice warm brown, and I feel like it blends very well with my skin. So if anyone is looking for a summertime product, and it's very lightweight, so if anyone is looking for a summertime product, I would recommend this. I'm going to put a little on my hand so you can see what it looks like. And I feel like it blends really well. So if you can see here, I just put a little dab on my hand here, and I feel like it blends really well. So I would highly recommend this product if you're looking for a great summer foundation, because it's not a skin tint, it's very good coverage. Then this product is great. It's Polynesia Dark that I am using, but they did have a range of colors. It wasn't a super big range of colors, but there was a range of colors. And I got this product also at Nordstrom's, but I'm pretty sure wherever they sell Nars, you can find it. And yeah, this is something that I think you would be happy with if you try it. So if you want to pick this up and give it a try, I would highly recommend it. So the next product that I want to mention is also by Nars. And this is one of the limited edition lip products that I've seen come out this summer. And I think when I saw these products, there was only 3 shades that were limited. And this is what the packaging looks like. This is the Nars lip cover, and this is in the color of Overheated. They had 3 colors that I saw. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is actually what the box looks like. The box is really pretty. So I did see 3 colors. I'm actually wearing Overheated now, and the other colors I didn't feel were as flattering, but I did like this color. The consistency is almost like a liquid lipstick, but it is not drying. It feels very smooth when you apply it. And I don't feel like as you keep it on during the day, it wears off very quickly. I'm going to swatch a little of this on the back of my hand also so that you can see it. and see what the color looks like straight out of the packaging. So I just put a little bit here. And this is what it looks like when you put it on your skin. Obviously, when I put it on my lips, I did use a lip liner, which I'm going to get to in a few minutes. But this product is very pretty. They had it, I believe, 3 different shades. And it would probably work for a variety of skin types. Ironically, on the packaging, the person is of a darker complexion, which I thought was really cute. This is such cute packaging. And I'm in South Florida, so I can appreciate the palm trees and the water on the packaging. But as I was saying, I didn't apply it by itself. I used a lip liner, and that is going to lead into my next product that I want to mention for my June favorites, which would be this Pro Longwear Lip Pencil by MAC in the color of Bittersweet. Now, I am a chestnut girl for the MAC lip pencils. I love chestnut. This is very similar to chestnut as far as the color goes, but the Pro Longwear pencils glide on a little different than the lip pencils. So I want to show you that, and it's right next to the Overheated. And I feel like this lip pencil is a very good combo pencil for any of the products that you want to use if you have a darker skin tone and you want to pull off a nude. Because we all know that this summer you're seeing a lot more nude colors for the liquid lipsticks, for the lip glosses, and lip products in general. And for the skin tones that may not be able to pull off the nude colors by themselves, you can always use a lip liner that will help make it look more flattering on yourself. In this case, I used the Pro Longwear lip liner in the color of Bittersweet, and I felt like it was very complimentary to the Overheated by Nars. So this is what the packaging looks like, and I also got this at Nordstrom's, but you can find this at any of the counters that MAC, but you can find this at any of the MAC counters. Okay, moving along, I would also like to mention a perfume. And I am not a big perfume wearer. I have a few favorite scents that I like. And maybe I'll do a different video on that and go over all my favorite scents. But I tend to like more amber tones, undertones, or things that have maybe more of a or things that have maybe more of a warm smell than a fruity smell. So, true story, I was in Macy's and I was looking for some pants. And as I was walking through the store, I passed the perfume counter. And as I passed the counter, I smelled something, and it smelled like cotton candy. And it smelled so good, but it was in the form of a perfume. And I backed up and I started sniffing all the bottles, trying to figure out which scent, trying to figure out which scent was in what bottle, so I could find the smell that I was fond of. So I did narrow it down, and I thought it was one of the Marc Jacobs products, but when I went to try to hone in to figure out exactly which one it was, I couldn't. So to make a long story short, I ended up at a different Macy's, and I was at the perfume counter again trying to find the scent, and the lady came up to me and she said, well, if you like that type of scent, let you smell this. So she brought over this product, and it is called Sexual Sugar, and the bottle looks like this. And she was like, you should smell this. It smells really good. So I smelled it, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's like that scent that I smelled. Now, I'm not sure if it was exactly the same scent that I was looking for, because once so many perfumes have been sprayed in an area, they all tend to blend together, and it's kind of hard to pick out which one might be which unless you just have that nose that can just distinguish everything, which I have a good nose, but I still couldn't find that scent. But this is an amazing scent. It smells so good. The only thing that I did, because sometimes I can be a little extra, is that the bottle for this was not as flattering as the other bottle. So I asked the lady, because pink is my favorite color, to switch out the top onto my bottle so that I could be completely happy with my packaging. And then I was, and it smells great. So if you're looking for a scent, I would strongly recommend stopping by and smelling this. It's relatively new and it smells so good. It puts me in the mind of, I think it's called sugar or pink sugar. But pink sugar was always a little bit on the too sweet side for me. But this scent is just perfect. When I smelled it, it was just like, oh my goodness, I have to buy that. So if you're looking for a new scent, I think this is something you can use for summer and also winter. Because I have some scents that I like more for the summer and some more for the winter. But this, I really like this. So I would give it a little sniff to see if you like it too. Because I think it smells really good. And if you like that packaging, just tell them to change out the top like I did. Because I wanted the packaging to look a certain way. Yes, I know that's a lot, but that's me. Next product that I want to go over is a product that my stylist recommended that I use for my mask treatment when I was doing my conditioning. So it is called Beautiful, and this is what it looks like. This was purchased at the salon. So I am going to look for a link so that you can get it. Probably you can find it on Amazon. And let me tell you, I've scooped out product to apply it to my hair. I've already used it, but the scent of this it's just divine. It smells so good. I can't even describe it. It's like a sweet scent, but it smells so good. And I know that a lot of hair products, you know, can be either hit or miss, but this product smells really good. And what it says is that Beautiful Strengthening Mask benefits. Strengthens and deep conditions the hair while infusing a controlled amount of the amino acid cysteine. Anti-breakage formula promotes length retention. It also says for the directions, after shampooing, apply to wet hair, starting at ends and working up to roots. For best results, use the Beautiful hair steamer when conditioning. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. So this is the Beautiful Strengthening Mask, which says to protect against breakage and split ends. Since I did do a big trim, I decided to try this in my hair routine to see if it would help. I do like the way that it left my hair. I felt like it left it moisturized, but I also did go under the steamer when I was in the salon when she applied it. At home, I just used my bonnet cap and I went under for about 15 minutes. So I do think this is a good product if you want to try. It smells amazing. The smell alone is enough to sell the product, but you know, that's not really what we're going to look for in the real world, but it does smell that good. So this is the Beautiful, and I will look for the information where you can get it if you want to look for it online. So my next product is a hair product, which is the BB Curl Style Defining Cream. And this I got at Sephora, and this is what the packaging looks like. I don't know if all the Sephoras carry it in the store because my Sephora that I went to had it in the back and she actually knew what it was when I spoke about it. So I've heard about this product on other channels and I wanted to give it a try, and it's made by Bumble and Bumble. So what it's supposed to do is create flexible curls with separation. With the Curl Optimizing Hydroscope blend, you're supposed to rake through damp hair from roots to ends, air dry or diffuse, and then I guess style as desired. So in my wash and go process, what I have done with this product is it's been one of the steps where I will apply this as the cream that I'm going to use before I use the styling product. I did like the way it worked. I thought it defined the curls, and it has a good smell to it, which is very important for hair products. It's more of a clean smell versus when I was speaking about the Beautiful, the smell for that product is just, it's off the chain. It's great. It smells really good. This product smells good, but it's more of a clean scent more than a product that you're just like, So that's good. You want your hair to smell clean, but that's just how this smells. It's not anything spectacular, but it does have a good clean scent that's very light. The next product I want to talk about is also a Bumble and Bumble product, and this is the BB Curl Anti-Humidity Gel Oil, and this is what the packaging looks like. I use these two products in conjunction with each other, and this was actually the product that I use as my styler. So I will say the packaging for this is where you have to pour it out, and that's the only thing that I don't like about it. But the smell is very similar to the styling cream, but I think this has a stronger scent and it smells a little bit better just because it's a stronger scent. But it is a nice, fresh, clean smell also. And it says on here, this frizz fighting jelly loosens wound up curls with our curl optimizing hydroscope blend, scrunched through clean, damp hair, air dry or diffuse. So I use this, as I said, as the styler, which was one of the final steps before I applied my oil when I did my wash and go. And I did think that the results turned out really good. So maybe if you want to see a tutorial with this, just comment below and I could do that. But these two products worked very well together. They were both at Sephora in the store. I didn't have to order it online, but they were a bit pricey. I think each one was probably around the $30 range. So that is a bit pricey for a hair product when you can also use products that might be at the drugstore or maybe at Target or Sally's or wherever you get hair supplies. It might be a little less, maybe not as expensive, but they did work well together. So if you want to give it a try, this is the Bumble and Bumble line, and I do recommend. I did think that the definition in the curl pattern was good with both products together. So the last thing that I want to talk about for my June favorites is the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette. And this is what the packaging looks like. I am not going to say too much about this product because I do plan on doing a separate video. I do really like this palette. I have some of it on. I did mix some of the colors because I have my favorites. So I'm actually using the highlighting products Prosecco and Champagne Pop, which are on the bottom. So this would be Champagne Pop and this would be Prosecco Pop. I mixed them together. Hopefully you can see that. And I did like the result of it. I thought it looked really good. I actually used also for the blush, there are 3 different colors. I mixed this color here, which is called Pamplemousse. The middle color is called Amaretto. And the color on this end is called Rose Spritz. So I actually mixed the Amaretto and the Purple Mousse, I think I'm saying it right, Pamplemousse, together for the actual blush that I put on today. And then I used the Prosecco Pop and the Champagne Pop together for my highlighter. And I just really feel like it is a really creamy product. It applies very well. I like the way that it applied. I like the product. I think the face palette is great. So, like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about this, but this has been something I've grabbed a lot in June. And I've actually mixed within the palette different colors to get the blush that I want and also to get the highlight that I want. So, highlight on fleek, I think they did a really good job. I know there was some controversy, but I don't have anything bad to say. I think this is a great palette. I think they did a wonderful job. I did also get the eyeshadow palette, but I'm not going to discuss that or show it in the video because everyone was not able to get one, and I don't think that would be fair. But I do like that product too. I evidently got one that was was not a bad batch, I'll say. So my eyeshadow palette was also a great product. And we have come to the end of my June favorites. If you have any June favorites that you really liked, and if you have any June favorites that you really like, please comment below. Let me know so I can try it out. Again, I want to do a separate video with the Becca face palette, so I'll be putting that up soon. And I hope that everyone had a wonderful holiday again. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more videos on anything else, please comment below. And if you love this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe so you can keep up with all my other videos. Again, this is Cherese, and thanks for watching.